Good evening, and welcome to Senior Revue, Still Moving. My name is Joan Green, and I'm the co-director of Back Porch Dance Company, an interracial, intergenerational company based in Cambridge. The performance that you're about to see, Senior Revue, Still Moving, was a collaboration between Back Porch Dance Company and Somerville Community Health Partnership, an organization that works to improve the quality of health care for elders in Cambridge and Somerville. I work together with two other members of the company, Dorothy Elizabeth Tucker and Amy Gersten, who isn't with us tonight, to recruit this group of seniors who come from Cambridge and Somerville and Arlington and Medford. And together we shared our stories and our experiences about the healthcare system in the 90s and how seniors can manage to navigate it. And out of that work came the performance that you're about to see. So I hope that you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna stop. Cue the skit. Go with the skit without the music. Turn on the music. Okay, right past the radio part.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I have a dental appointment. I guess I better leave. My medication is very low. I think I better call my dentist, my doctor. Oh, look at that time. It's 10 o'clock. I have to go. I have a hairdresser's appointment.
Well, shall I take my morning walk this morning? Or shall I take my morning walk this evening?
The first thing I need to do today is clear that bill from the hospital. Let me see, where did I put that number? Oh.
You have reached the billing department of Generic Hospital. If you are calling from a touch-tone phone, please press 1 now. If the first initial of your last name falls between the letters A through H, please press 2 now. If the first initial of your last name falls between I and P, please press 3 now. If the first initial of your last name falls between Q and Z, please press 4 now. Welcome to the billing department of Generic Hospital. Please locate the 11-digit billing number in the top left-hand corner of your bill. Please enter that number on your telephone keypad now. I'm sorry, you have only entered 10 digits. We cannot process your call without the complete 11-digit number. Please enter your billing number again. thank you. Your billing number has been entered. We are sorry, but all available agents are currently helping other customers. Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered in the order it was received.
This is Miss Johnson speaking. How may I help you today?
Yes, this is Catherine Ryman. I'm calling because I'm being billed for a test I did not have.
What was the date of that test, Mrs. Ryman?
Let me see. August 27th, 1997.
According to your bill, you had several tests on that day. Which one is it?
It's a pregnancy test. I'm sure I didn't have one.
Have you checked with your doctor to make sure you didn't order such a test?
I don't need to check with my doctor. Look, I don't mean to be impatient, but I'm in my 70s, and I have plenty of problems, but pregnancy is not one of them.
Oh, yes, I see. Do all the other tests on the bill appear to be correct?
Yes, they do.
Well, then, we'll correct this bill and send you out a new one right away. There, that wasn't so bad, was it, Mrs. Ryman? So long, and have a very nice day.
Feds launch assault on Medicare cheaters.
Oh, wow. That's about time. Enzyme discovery may lead to arthritis relief.
Oh, we could all use that.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Study finds more women die from heart disease than any other malignancy.
Interesting, very interesting.
You know what mine says? Study ties HMOs to merciful deaths.
What is that?
Exercise can help counter effects of aging on your voice.
I need to exercise my voice.
Listen to this one. Secondhand smoke nearly double risk of heart attack. Stop smoking.
Stop breathing into it.
Yes.
Well, let's see here. This is very interesting here. It says that scientists have discovered a pill that will extend people's lives. Oh, they only tried it on elephants.
This is a good one.
Fewer than half of U.S. women who need them get mammograms.
Everybody should be
Yeah.
Nursing homes are using illegal contracts.
It's not easy to find your way around the healthcare system these days.
Especially when you're over 65. Everything is so different and new.
Things keep changing all the time. Managed care, new medications, new subscriptions, procedures.
They've got doctors that are no older than my grandson and granddaughter taking
Yes,
care of me.
indeed. It's not easy finding your way around the healthcare system of today.
Let me tell you about finding your way around the health system. The other day, I had to go to the hospital, walk here, walk there. Just couldn't find my way. But I hope that when I see the doctor, I'll get the results. Because it takes time.
I'll be with you in a moment. please hold. Can I help you?
Yes, would you show me to, this?
You need to go to radiology.
Yes,
Just turn that corner
yes.
and take the last elevator down to G.
Down to G.
From there, follow the red line,
Yes.
and it will lead you straight to radiology.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Follow the red line, touch the elevator, go down, come up. Oh, admission? I don't need admission. Emergency? No. Oh, there's radiology. I hope I get my results today. Could you help me please find this clinic?
Oh, have you been to central registration yet?
No.
Well, I'm awfully sorry. I said your doctor's office really should have told you. You need to check into central registration before you come here.
Now, where is that?
No problem. Now, if you'll just follow the green line down this hall,
Hall.
turn right,
Right.
go through the double
The
doors,
doors.
and continue
Keep
following
following
the
the
green
green
line.
line.
You'll come right to central registration.
Thank you. Follow the green line, the red line, turn left. No wonder we get so confused. How can you keep your wits and minds together?
In order to maintain your health, you have to keep yourself together.
We need to keep our wits about us, keep cool, and get all the help we can get.
Our purpose here today is to share with you some of our ideas on how seniors' needs can be met in the healthcare system of today. And we hope to give you a few smiles along the way.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Morris, but in order for office visits not to drag on, HMO requires me only to answer yes or no questions.
Say, you tell me you have no health insurance? Well, in that case, instead of an x-ray, we'll just hold you up to the light.
Listen, doctor, I have a second opinion. Mine.
Take this pink pill in the morning with a large glass of water.
And take this red pill in the afternoon with a large glass of water.
Now, before going to bed, you take this gray pill here with a large glass of water.
I hear what you're saying, doctors, but what do these pills do for me?
Pills?
It doesn't do anything for you.
What you need is water.
Well, Edith, what seems to be the problem today?
Well, doctor, I get these headaches. These headaches all the time. And my stomach aches every time I eat Mexican food. And my muscle ache all over.
Is that all?
No, doctor. I just remembered. I usually put my keys down. I don't know where I put them. My dentures. When I go to eat, I can't find my dentures. I look high and low, and I turn around. There they are in the glass, smiling at me. My TV guide, can't find it.
Well, Edith, sounds to me like just a case of getting older. You know you're no spring chicken anymore. And you are postmenopausal. Now, as far as the headaches go, I want you to massage your head 12 to 15 times a day. See if that helps. And I really think you should stay away from the Mexican food in case you have an ulcer.
That's my favorite dish. But if you say I must stay away from it, I'll have to do that.
Now, as far as those muscle aches, it could be inactivity. You know, the hospital has an exercise club, and I believe they're having mountain climbing this weekend. You know what they say, move it or lose it. Now, the memory loss is probably dementia setting in. Not to worry. Most people get it sooner or later. They used to call it senility, but we know better now.
Doctor, you know something? My grandfather, they said he was senile. And what he did was chase my grandmother down the street in his underwear.
Very good, Edith. Now, I really think we ought to order a few tests just to be on the safe side. Now, I'll need you to have an MRI and a CAT scan and some x-rays and certainly an upper and lower GI to check out the ulcer. And, of course, you'll need to give a urine sample and several vials of blood.
Is that all?
Well, I'll need to see you back here in 2 weeks, so if you'll just stop at the secretary's office on your way out and make an appointment.
Thank you.
Well, Jean, how are you today?
Well, Dr. Charlotte, I have a favor to ask of you. I have a tendency to forget what you tell me, so I would like to tape our conversation today, if you don't mind.
Well, that's a new one on me, but if you really think it will help, okay.
That would be fine. That would be fine.
Now, what seems to be a problem?
Well, Doctor, My arthritis has been bothering me quite a lot lately.
You've been experiencing joint pain?
Doctor, speak a little louder now, because I don't want to miss anything.
Are you experiencing joint pain?
Oh, yes, doctor. My elbow joints ache, my knee joints ache, and the back aches. Now, the Journal of American Medical Association, let me find this book here. They call it JAMA, and like pajamas, I think that's a little cute. But anyway, they've written an article on ankylosing spondylitis, and they recommend that.
Were you a nurse, Jean?
No, doctor. Just an informed consumer. Well, anyway, doctor, they recommend that anti-inflammatories be taken in stronger dosages than previously thought effective or safe. And I think you should recommend naproxen. Do you concur?
Whatever you say, Jean.
Ling, 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 ling.
Yes, Nancy. Oh, wonderful. My 3 o'clock appointment is here? Yes, yes.
But doctor, now
Okay,
wait, I don't,
Jean,
I
here's your
I don't think
prescription.
I got everything now.
Mr. Saturday Dance got as far as the door. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club. Got as far as the door. Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease, but nevertheless, what's her memories? Could have gone on a date. Could have gone, but what for? Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Don't get around much anymore. Da-da-do-dee. Don't get around much anymore. Da-da-do-dee. 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 Da-da-do-dee.
Do you remember what this scene is all about?
Give me a moment. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Well, hold on. Let me just put on my eyeglasses, and I'll tell you exactly what it's about.
Oh, I remember. It's how seniors should take their medication.
Oh,
That's what the scene is.
Exactly
what
right.
it is. Oh, yes.
Well, you know, when we discussed this, we came up with a million stories and a lot of good ideas about how to take medications. Firstly, you must always, when you get home, you've got to read the label because they do make mistakes.
Read the label or get someone else to read it for you.
Unfortunately, they're never this large.
Check the name of the pill, the color of the pill, the number of milligrams, and if anything looks unfamiliar, call your doctor right away or your pharmacist.
And if it's a new medication, be very sure that the pharmacist gives you instructions for taking it. Should you take it with food?
Or on an empty stomach.
Or stay out of the sun, or take with plenty of water.
And you know, it's also helpful if you have the same pharmacy, because then all your medication is on the same computer. And then you will know, and it will prevent you from taking two medications that interact badly. Of course, the greatest is to have your own pharmacist, that is your family pharmacist, as I do. He knows you. But then, let's face it, there are very few left.
Well, they're like extinct now. You know, it reminds me of a story. Had I had my own pharmacist, my neighborhood pharmacist, I got some medication from a new doctor, and it was extracting potassium from my body. Well, I didn't know this. I'm sitting up there getting ready to listen to Duke Ellington, and I passed out on the floor. Now, had I had my pharmacist, he would have said, "You've got to eat bananas."
Could I share something with you here? I would like to tell you what happened to my son Henry. He had to undergo an operation for the removal of bone chips in his arm. In the meantime, during the operation, he had a reaction of some sort. And of course, being a mother and a parent, I was very, very concerned. So I decided to find the doctor and was lucky to find him at the nurse's station. I approached him and I mentioned the fact that his dad, my husband, was diabetic. And I immediately requested a blood test. Well, before he was discharged, the results came back and they discovered he was diabetic. So to treat it today, they decided to do it through the diet, and I'm happy to say Henry's doing extremely well.
Excellent story.
If you don't have a good plan, ask a friend or your doctor or nurse to help you devise one.
True. Everybody needs a plan to take medication.
Yeah. Some people have containers, and they have compartments, sometimes 7 of them, one for each day of the week. But the thing I really wanted to mention is that if you have finished your medication, completed it, throw the bottle away. And this prevents you from making a mistake and taking medication you shouldn't take. Even you, Alden.
If you have any medication left over, don't give it to a friend. Call your doctor and ask his advice.
And also, you've got to watch the expiration date.
That's the hardest part. I often think, did I already take my medication today?
Well, it seems to me you do need a plan. Everyone needs a plan. For instance, you know, if you take multiple tablets throughout the day, like I take one in the morning and then I have this one in my pocket when I go to work. And when I get home, if this one is not out of the pocket, I know that I haven't taken my pill. And I take the pill.
So, Jean, maybe you have a suggestion.
Well, I have one plan here. This one I call this Don't Forget. I use this for my mom. And it's hard to carry everything around in your head. So with this, you put down the medicine, whether or not you take it with orange juice or whatever. And then for the days of the week, you put down the time that you take it, be it afternoon or whatever. And then you put down whether or not you need it with food. So this way here, you may not make one quite as big as this, but this will give you an idea so that you don't forget.
Excellent idea.
Now, if you don't have a plan like Jean has there, then you ask other people to help you make one.
But what's most important, don't
Be afraid to ask
questions.
questions. It might even save your life. Come on, ladies, help me with these bottles.
Is that Edith over there? What in the world is she doing? Let's check her out.
Hey, Edith, what are you doing down there?
Oh, I'm pulling up the weeds and I'm transplanting some flowers. This is my friend's garden. I offered to help her.
You must really be a good friend. That would hurt my back so much.
I love gardening. And it's good for your shape. Also, it's good for your health.
It's good exercise, huh?
It certainly is.
Gardening is exercise? That's one on me. Gardening? Exercise?
I know,
No way, honey.
I know, you hate exercise.
Oh, yes, I do.
If, when you get to be our age, you're not getting regular exercise every day, you're in trouble. And there are dozens of ways of keeping your body moving. There's walking, there's water aerobics, line dancing, and biking.
Can you see me on a bike?
Well, maybe not. But I've been told that anyone can find a fitting form of exercise, even people in wheelchairs. And everyone living needs exercise.
Really?
Yes, really, Daphne. We were just heading over to the park over there to do our exercises. Why don't you come and join us?
Go darn exercise for me. What's so darn good about exercise? Go ahead.
Come on, gang. Let's straighten her up.
That's right.
Sure.
Come on, everybody ready? Except Daphne.
We're ready.
Okay.
No exercise.
We got to bend, we got to bend, we got to reach, we got to reach, we got to twist, we got to twist, and we got to stretch, we've got to stretch, we got to keep on moving, we need to keep on moving, we want to keep on moving to stay alive, yes we do.
I like to garden.
Like to garden,
I walk a lot.
she walks a lot.
I use the stairs.
She uses the stairs, we use what we got, what we got. We got to keep on moving, we need to keep on moving. We want to keep on moving to stay alive, yes we do.
I like to watch my TV, and what my grandchildren brings me iced tea, because I ain't exercising. It works up a sweat, and sometimes I forget.
What you need is an exercising buddy.
Or a class that meets regularly.
Or maybe you haven't found the kind of exercise that's right for you yet.
And just listen to what exercising can do for you.
It will strengthen your muscles and improve your endurance.
It will improve your posture and keep you from getting hunched over.
It keeps resisting diseases.
It can increase your energy and vitality.
Helps you to function independently.
Improve your flexibility and increase your balance.
Resist the risk of falling.
And lower your stress level.
Helped your heart and your blood vessels and lungs work better. And enjoy life while we're here. Come on, Daphne, you can do
yeah,
it.
come
on. Okay. We got to flex,
We got to flex, we got to twist, we got to twist, we got to walk, we got to walk,
Let's
dance and sing, dance and sing. We got to keep on moving, we got to keep on moving. We want to keep on moving to stay alive, yes we do. We got to keep on moving so we can keep on grooving. We got to keep on moving to stay alive.
any interaction that you have with a nurse or a doctor isn't great, but sometimes they can really be terrific.
Well, you're right. As a matter of fact, we got together and made up a little song about that.
You want to sing it for us?
I would love to sing
Do
it.
that, please.
Oh, would I love to sing it. The doctors belong to everyone. The best ones in life are great. The nurses belong to everyone. They're always there for you and me. The technicians in spring, the interns that sing, the hospitals that shine, they're yours, they're mine. But the bills will come to everyone. The best ones in life are great. I'm talking about doctors. The best ones in life are great.
When we got together to put this show together, there were so many different things that we wanted to talk about, but there was only just so much time. So let's see, we did talk about how seniors can take their medication. We did talk a little bit about how you can be assertive with the doctor and maybe take some notes, maybe keep a notepad so that you have your own record of what goes on, or use a tape recorder like Jean was doing. We talked about the importance of exercise. But we saved for last one of the things that we felt was the most important in terms of what seniors could do to stay healthy. And that was to stay engaged, to stay alive, to stay active, to be passionate about something, to be going out of the house and visiting friends, going to your church, going to clubs and organizations and meetings, being with people. Well, this is a very, very active and engaged group of folks, as you can find out as soon as you try to get them all to schedule a rehearsal. And I was thinking that maybe each person could step forward and tell us a little something about, tell your name and something about what you're doing right now. You want to start, Esther?
My name is Esther Foster. I help make videos at CCTV in Cambridge.
My name is Catherine Ryman, and I'm active in the Rosicrucian Order, AMORC.
My name is Jean Parker, and I teach arts and crafts at Fletcher.
I'm Charlotte Luscombe, and besides tap dancing, I cut my own wood on the scroll saw for my painting.
My name is Edith Collymore, and I work with the CCTV and also at the Silver Threads at the Salvation Army.
My name is Alden Griggs, and I work at 806 Mass Avenue with the senior chorus, and I also have the men's club.
My name is Daphne Luskap. I'm chairperson of Cambridge Somerville Elder Service Advisory Council.
My name is Esther Browning, and I do civic work in Cambridge and also at the church.
I'm Dorothy Elizabeth Tucker, and I'm a member of the Back Porch Dance Company.
The last thing we're going to do is sing a song that everybody knows, and we hope that you will join in and sing it with us. Come on forward a little bit. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Oh, we don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. When they've all had their troubles and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just to travel along, singing a song, side by side.
We'd like to invite you to join us in a toast by raising an imaginary glass to your health.
To your health. few questions to the cast. Everybody bring up the chair. How about you?
Right here.
That was a terrific show. I'm so happy I was able to see it. I know you'd done it before and I hadn't ever been able to get there. This is a wonderful chance and I had a wonderful time. Did you? Yes. Beautiful. I bet you did. A lot of fun. Seemed to me that you did. It also seems to me that being in this show must have put you through some changes yourselves, did it?
Yes, it did.
Did?
Very much so.
What kinds of changes?
Well, I'm more active now than I was.
Yeah?
I was just taking it easy for a while, but now I'm into everything, and it's very enjoyable.
Great. What kinds of new things are you into?
Oh, right now we're working the silver threads, and we do little odds and ends, and we do volunteer work,
Uh-huh.
and being dancing and everything. It's
You, eh?
very good.
That's terrific.
I
You
gotta
were
tell my husband that we'll have a supper earlier tonight because Joan wants us there for rehearsal.
I see.
So he's moving around with me.
Oh, that's good. Is he doing some of the making supper too?
No, well, he's eating.
I find that it's given me more confidence.
I could never stand up in front of a group before and say anything, and now I'm co-hosting
Now
and
you're a real
hosting on
ham.
Be Live. Yeah.
You all seemed like hams, actually. You just
I don't
real
know how
performers.
I've changed, but I had a wonderful time, met some terrific people, and I'm less inhibited.
I have found that it's helped with the memory. As they were talking about the memory loss,
Yep.
well, I would suffer with that, but I'm beginning to notice that it's developing a little
Is that
bit
so?
better, yes.
Is that so? By being so active?
Oh, yes,
and-
yeah, this will do it.
Yes. This will do it. Charlotte, have you been tapping?
Well, I had like a
Consistently?
45-year break. And I just last year I went back and started taking tap dancing again. So, and
That
I'm
was
really
before you
enjoying
got connected with this group, was it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I had just gone back before I met this group.
But
And I didn't expect to be doing a solo. I've never done a solo tap dance in my life until this. Oh.
yes, that deserves more clap. How about you, Dorothy Elizabeth?
Changes all the time.
That's my line.
What it did for me was rekindle friendships. There are people in this group that I knew or I've known in the past, or I've known them in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly, and what's so wonderful, they've grown older gracefully. And all the beautiful things I remember are more beautiful. It's really,
Huh.
I'm having
That's
a
wonderful.
good time
That's wonderful.
enjoying that.
How about Daphne and Alden?
You?
I think
you.
Esther
Looking
answered.
at
Did you
you.
answer, Esther?
Yeah.
You gave us an answer.
Yes,
to
I
how
did.
things were
It was your
changing.
turn, Daphne.
I enjoy working this program,
Mhm.
and it gives me another outlook on life, that you're not too old to do anything. You can do whatever you want to do, how you want to do it, and when you want to do it.
That's great. That's great.
Well, this more or less allowed me to the belief that I can work with 8 women and, and enjoy myself, Yeah, survive, actually. And, I thought that when we first began this, that, every 5 minutes they was going to have some little stories going on amongst themselves and exclude me, and they still did that. With them, not much, you're right. But it was very, very enjoyable, and it allowed me to have a forum and to, act and do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a while since you've sung on stage?
Oh, no, yeah.
You keep doing that all the time?
Yeah, I do it. I sing every summer for sure when I go to the Cape.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a club here in town, the Wonder Bar, where I was, going out and singing. But it's something I've been doing, since very early. It's, just speaking about that for a second, as a matter of fact, mothers and fathers before were able to hear me because I would be singing on the stoop. Whereas today, it seems like the kids, they're everywhere. They can go everywhere and do things. So it was kind of three of us would sing, and when it was time for one to go home, and the mother would say, "Well, I know where he's at," and we would do this until the last person would go home. And but it's always been enjoyable to me to sing.
Yeah.
Always.
That's obvious.
Yeah.
What's it been like to perform this particular show with to an audience of other senior citizens?
It was great because they responded at the right times.
Oh, yes?
They were able to relate to it.
Oh, yes.
But I would like to, I thought then and I do now, I would like more sharing with the audience
Mm-hmm.
because I think just a little bit I've had with them, I've learned I got new ideas. And so the audience has a lot of ideas that we perhaps don't have.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that exciting when we've had lunch or something like that after the performance.
I see.
To be able
see,
to
yeah.
talk to people.
Yeah. And other people, how does it feel to be performing for other seniors?
Well, I agree with Jean. It's helped the memory so much.
Yeah.
I used to teach years ago and wondered what first graders why they couldn't remember those words from one day to the next. And I said, oh, why they can't remember a little simple word like can or have not or something like that. And now they could see me. Joan pulled, she's a good director. She pulled it out of us and made us feel young again. Memory was beginning to slide away there somewhere.
I think one of the things that I found is that actually we're dealing with difficult subjects, but we're doing it in a way that all of us can learn and feel good about it instead of getting really depressed about it. And I think that in the performing it this way, it's more acceptable and enjoyable than if we just sat down and talked about these things.
So has that made some changes in your own ways of taking care of your health since you've been talking about it and dealing with it in these ways?
We've all become more aggressive.
Yeah.
In your health care, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And
How's
more
that?
knowledgeable, too.
Yeah, uh-huh.
We read the labels.
I think, well, somebody else can speak, but I think the part about going to a doctor and not just saying whatever you say, doctor, really
Yes.
having some input
Yeah.
in your own care. And I think all of us have gained from
Is
that.
that so? You've done
Things
that.
that we never would have done.
What was good from the outset is because we all had our little experiences, and at the time we might have thought we were the only one this happened to. And by listening to all the other little experiences, hey, it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
So you deal with it,
Yeah.
and we do.
I enjoyed the part doing that. I couldn't find the radiology department.
It rings true, doesn't it?
Yes,
It's just like that.
I've experienced that before.
Yeah.
I urge my friends who are in the healthcare system to come and see the other side, how your patients or how people who come in the
Oh, I
hospital,
see.
you will see another side.
In this performance.
Yes, please
Yeah,
come and see this
yeah,
performance. So when you're sitting at a desk and have to direct someone to a radiology department, you realize that it isn't hard. And I know we experienced walking down the hall with an older person. They just tell you go down the hall and turn left and go upstairs.
Yes.
And many times you need a wheelchair. We all will
Yes.
need one pretty soon, but they will tell you that very readily.
And have your friends come?
Some of them have.
Yeah.
No one's here tonight in the nursing profession, but I've urged them to come.
Mm-hmm.
Come
And have
see
they
it.
seen in it what you hoped they would see?
Yes, they laugh. They think it's very nice, and I'm sure when they go home they think about it.
Yeah, I bet.
They've come. This is our 6th performance? Six,
Seventh
Really?
performance.
Really?
So, they're good.
Wonderful.
So, I'm trying to think whether any of you have, Daphne, for example, have you taken up aerobics?
You know, it's funny that in this play, I don't like gardening, and I do my gardening all
gardening.
summer. And I go to exercise classes on Wednesday morning at the senior center.
Oh, I see. You always have.
Yes, I always have, yes.
Has it prompted any of the others of you to be more active physically? Were you all?
No, I have always been
You always
active,
have been,
yeah.
yes.
As a matter of fact, I walk every day, rain, shine, hail, sleet, or snow.
You do?
Oh, definitely, and yeah,
Hmm.
that's good exercise.
Whatever
But
it's rain or
everything
it's
has been
snow and I
enjoyable.
can't
We-
get out, I climb the
Being
walls.
here, we met
I gotta get out.
different people,
Yeah.
and I enjoy the dancing, I enjoy everybody here, and we have such a good time.
Yeah.
You know, and so we hope that we have more of this going on during the years.
Yes, I hope so too. You really moved very well. Your class with twisting and stretching and that was terrific class. Is there anybody in the audience who has a question they'd like to ask this group in the last minute or so that we have together? Yes.
Observation, a statement. I just wanted to congratulate everybody. I have friends who are here in the group. I came to see this performance. And so much of what they said is true. As you get older and your memory goes, or you become sort of isolated and feeling depressed or whatever, all the things that they said, it's true. To get out, get active, keep busy, be involved. And I think the message was well presented. I congratulate you all. Well done.
Anybody else who has a question or a comment?
I think I've gained so much because I've followed the group so closely. I think I've been to every rehearsal, every performance. Else and I've gone over the play 2 or 3 times. If they needed a stand-in, I think I could have done that. But I think it's also
We'll
been,
remember that.
but it's also been wonderful as far as going to the doctors. Seems that now, think in terms of, they emphasize, ask questions. I even got into the place I'd get my questions out before I go to the doctor.
That's wonderful.
And I think that's been kind of encouraged by my coming to the group here.
Well, our time is up. We're grateful to all of you for having done this performance. We're also grateful to the viewers for tuning in to the Somerville Producers Group. Thank you very, very much.